the 6 most haunted places in America that will terrify you. It is believed that the living won't be able to see the dead. However, here is a list of the 6 most haunted places in America where you can see real ghosts. The Ohio State Reformatory, Mansfield, Ohio. Built in 1896, this Gothic castle-like structure was troubled for decades with overpopulation, decay and threatening violence. It was closed down in 1990, but the seducing spirits of the inmates are still lingering the hallways and rooms. The Visitors by the Ghosts of the Angry Men. Spirits of starved prisoners flash in and out of the dark shadows of isolated confinement, deep in the bowels of the building. The spirit of Helen, the wife of a former warden, screams out in her earlier quarters. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Louisville, Kentucky. Also called the White Plague, the Waverly Hills Sanatorium still preserve the memories and emotions of its past patients and staff. The doctors experimented several methods on the TB patients and even killed some. The Waverly patients have suffered slow, agonizing deaths, and they have left a negative energy in the whole building. Through the narrow corridors of the faculty, the ghostly forms follow the visitors. A monster called the Creeper climbs the walls and ceilings, and it is considered as the harbourer of evil. Thousands of suffering souls are lurking in the dark corridors of Waverly. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, West Virginia. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, situated in western West Virginia, was an overcrowded and underfunded warehouse of misery and suffering during the 19th century. It was shut down for good in 1994, but many of its previous patients are still inside the Tala. The patients that underwent painful lobotomies persist to scream for justice inside the asylum. The Red Onion Saloon, Skagway, Alaska. During the gold hurries of the 19th century, a lot of people moved to Alaska. Many women turned to prostitution, and there was no shortage of customers. The most famous brothel in the town was the Red Onion. Now, the place is a famous tourist attraction, and there is also a brothel museum. The ghost of Diamond Lil keeps a vigilant eye on her girls and guests. With her ghostly hands and whispers, she seduces the male visitors. The Lake County History Center, Paynesville, Ohio. Lake County History Center in Paynesville was once a facility for the dispossessed of the community, the poor, the sick, the mentally ill, widows and abandoned children. For the mental patients, the basement of the building had dirt floor cells with iron doors and cages, and on the other side of the building there was fully furnished beautiful homes for the superintendents and their families. And now it is a living museum filled with Victorian antiques and artifacts. The old dormitory floor is wandered by the ghost of a severe and silent matron. Mission San Miguel, San Luis, California. Mission San Miguel was founded in 1797 by a Franciscan priest. The mission was secularized in 1834, and in 1848 a commoner called Reed became the possessor, transforming the property into a hotel and general store. There were rumours that Reed acquired a lot of gold, but a robbery led to the brutal mass murder of Reed, his family and his staff. They were buried in a common grave in the church's cemetery, and the church is still working, and the grounds are a museum and a tribute to its previous occupants. The ghosts of the slaughtered Reed family remain, endeavouring justice, and the ghosts of native people also walk amongst the buildings of the old fort.